What exactly is the Old Republic? With the upcoming KOTOR game coming out, I just wanted to talk about what exactly it is. But most importantly, none of the stuff is canon to the actual films or small pieces of media we all know and love. At least that's considered canon. The Old Republic itself actually existed, but for this rendition, it's part of something called Star Wars Legends. Although there are some ideas that are canon, the execution isn't. For example, a character named Revan is very real, but to our knowledge right now, the events that occur in Knights of the Old Republic 1 is not how it played out in canon. Anyways, the Old Republic takes place ages before the era we're all familiar with, mainly dealing with the creation of the Sith and the events that occur around that time. Around that time is like a couple centuries itself. Now I won't go into crazy detail because this video would be forever, but soon after the Jedi had once defeated the Sith after 1,000 years of peace, something called the Mandalorian Wars would take place. Obviously dealing with the Mandalorians, but more specifically a group of rogue Jedi taking matters into their own hands to stop the Mandalorians on their crusade of the Outer Rim. This group was led by a Jedi named Revan and Malak, and at the end of the war, Revan would activate a weapon called the Mass Shadow Generator, which can create gravity anomalies strong enough to decimate a whole planet. Upon activation though, the weapon decimated the Mandalorians, but an even larger number of Republic fleets. With the Mandalorians surrendering, Revan and his fleet were called upon by the Jedi Council for judgment of their casualties they caused on the Republic. But Revan and Malak said hell no and went on some journeys together with their crew. And that's just a little bit of the lore you need to know for the new Old Republic game. Obviously I can't go into super heavy detail about the actual games because I'll just spoil it at that point, so you should totally try them out for yourself. I'm not sure when the new game takes place, before or after the KOTOR games. Probably after, but I'm excited nonetheless.